It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery from darkness. Our friendship will rise. But one thing's for sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready. It's Thursday night.
So, last we left off, Bell's Hells and the Mighty Nein
Sure.
had teamed up to be the away squad to
And Nick Cage.
teamed up to be the away squad to head to Rudis through the portal that was discovered in Allura, while the rest of Exandria planned an assault on the Malleus Key, both as a distraction to allow these two groups to go unnoticed to and inside the moon itself before dividing to two different tasks. One, the Mighty Nein to head into the Arx Carionem and destroy the Weave Mind, while Bell's Hells were to clamber into the depths and the core of Rudis itself to stop the Re-Vanguard and Ludinus from releasing Predathos. So, Caleb had set up his 9-sided tower for an evening's rest before the final push towards their collaborative missions.
Yeah, okay.
With that, a night's rest is had, and the morning comes too. You all begin to rouse from your collective slumber and gather as you will within the main chamber of the 9-sided tower.
This morning, Chetney's got wooden shield that he's been working on.
Oh, yeah. Here, Pockopy, I've saved you a seat right here on the opposite end of the table.
Oh,
That's for you.
shit. That's actually a very nice chair. My compliments.
This is all straight from my imagination.
Takes a vivid one at that. We're actually going to teleport.
I think, okay.
I'm going to send a message to Rashida.
Rashina? Okay.
Rashina. It's Imogen. Are you safe? We've got 2 groups here.
Is it safe
To help take out the Weave Mind. Where can we meet y'all? It's a large group.
Well, unexpected, but glad to know that you're here. We're preparing a mass detonation.
Oh, shit.
Hiding in the Willems. Look for gas.
This is why it's good to ask these things, because now we know there's going to be an explosion. We can figure out where it's going to be and use it.
Yeah, so we should meet up with Gaz and then
Exactly.
use it to our advantage.
So we should go to the Willems?
Yeah.
And this is a section of the city, so I assume it's going to be difficult to
Get in.
and sneak us all around. Somebody floated the idea of disguises. I can handle that for everyone. Do we want to do maybe these Bormodo you described?
Yeah, I'm
for
down.
them, or
Oh, yeah.
I think if we mix it up so we don't all look exactly the same, like a big clump, it would be
that's a good
better.
idea.
It'd be more
That's a
natural.
good idea.
And
Good
then
thinking.
the last wrinkle is if we are trying to meet your contacts, we are going to look different for them as well. So maybe they need a heads up.
Yeah, plus I can speak to them in their mind as soon as we see them.
All right. All right.
It's cool.
Do we want to suck up one more magical item before we hit the road?
That's a really good idea.
Oh yeah, you're right. I almost forgot.
New day.
All right, put on the array, big boy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so they strap you in.
Minor
quintessence
panic attack.
array.
This did not go well last time. All right.
It's gonna be really
Strap you in tightly into the quintessence array. Dusk hunger is placed to the exterior of the quintessence array's funnel. It kind of drifts and slowly rotates in the air as you watch its magical energy begin to glow. The runes along its dark and slightly curved blade beginning to alight, and the metal begins to crumble into shadow. So you gain
Way better than last time.
permanent +2 to your dexterity. And once per short rest, you can add 3d6 fire damage to a melee attack you make.
And what's
absorb anything
what's it,
else?
negative 20%?
Just a 20% chance. We
Yeah,
could try it.
We could try it with something
Try one
on
more?
his-
Certainly.
That's crazy.
The summit blade?
Sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
Taking the blade that has carved a number of you down in the past and was responsible permanently for the demise of a few important figures in a number of your lives. Seeing it begin to crumble in the face of this enchantment is oddly poetic. And as you, Orem, feel the cold essence of its dark, bloody history begin to be atomized, you hold a thought of heavy redemption to put that power to better use as you feel it kind of surge through your body.
I think of family, the tempest, fresh cut grass, and Laudna, and eyes are on Laudna as this completes.
Laudna just nods with reverence.
Okay. You also take a permanent +2 to your dexterity.
Whoa! Dang hell! What did that put you at? What does that put you at?
Breaking past the 20 limit?
Yep.
It's 20 plus. 20 plus.
Damn!
Whenever you strike an enemy that is prone with a melee attack, like up next to them, you do an additional d6 force damage.
Additional d6, so low that transfer. That's great.
As you all begin to convene near the entryway to the tower, you all can't help but notice the numerous spectral cats that have kind of gathered down from the various hallways and entrances and upper floors here to see you off.
Sort of act like little lanterns in all the Marble Run entry holes in the passage.
Goodbye, little meow meows.
Bye, cutie cutes. See you next time.
I'm gonna try to just surreptitiously paint a little symbol of Asmodeus on the wall.
Okay.
You can do it next to the dicks that are still running.
Great.
Stepping from the doorway, you emerge into a lightless basement that is tight and enclosed, and with the final person stepping from it, the doorway vanishes, and you are now all like shoulder to shoulder.
Light.
Should we be in this guys already?
Well, we're in a basement, but we shouldn't proceed past this point. So we are going to do Ryloran, mostly, and 3 Bormodo. So just give me elbow room, and Caleb begins to mutter arcane words of power and weave his hands in several gestures, and then on a wash of blood goes directly in Laura's face, specifically. Washes over the entire group, and there's like a quick flash of sort of like a fog around us that fades quickly, and suddenly there are a group of strange, to our sensibilities, faces, Rylan, and 3 short Bormodo.
We're all from the moon now.
Whoa.
Get ready.
This is so sick.
Dorian's super disappointed because he had his disguise kit and a little compact out, and he was like trying to do it himself, and then it happens perfectly. He's like, oh.
The trap door emerges above into the inside of the Jagged Edge shop.
Imogen peeks her head up. Do I see the shop owner anywhere?
You glance up. You're not actually a shop owner. The interior of the shop is mostly cleaned out. Like most of the boxes and materials and weapons and tools are off the walls and gone. It looks like it's been mostly emptied.
All right. Forgot to mention, most of the high up Rylorans, they don't speak with their mouths, so don't talk.
Hear Caleb's voice in your mind saying, that is no problem for me. But everyone else, make an effort.
Do the little ones talk?
Yes.
Oh.
What do they sound like?
Just like you, honey.
Oh, perfect.
Let me see how much.
Okay.
Dreaming about us. So they have sort of an idea.
Living creatures.
More of an idea of us than we do.
Oh.
You do see, as you're in this conversation, looks like a spindly tall Ryloran step across the room and like look through one of the windows before closing it.
Zesh. It's Imogen. We're in the cellar.
Turns back and looks back in your mind. I was wondering when you would be arriving.
We've been here all night.
Well then, the place is yours. For your safety and mine, I think I might take a walk.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course.
All right.
She like, goes and picks up a satchel over her shoulder and says, most who stay behind are considered to be dubious. The majority are preparing for transference.
Right. So if a group were to walk by, people would ignore them, assume they were...
Perhaps. But there has been volition movement as well, so paranoia still holds strong in some. Just be careful. Good luck.
Thank you.
And throws the backpack over her shoulder and opens the door, steps out, and you see like kind of the brown-red light of the exterior Ruidus sun kind of baking through the darkened chamber before she closes the door behind and leaves you all now alone in this mostly empty shop. As you step out into the open air of this surface level of Kreveris, the wind catches you and you immediately have to kind of blink your eyes a little bit tighter to prevent the flowing of Ruidian sand from gashing into your vision. Indeed, it looks like a storm is picking up over the city. You also notice a number of the populace is outside of their houses packing up carts, packing up big, heavy satchels and backpacks. A lot of the city is in the process of uprooting or preparing for extensive travel. There are also many other Vysoren soldiers that are walking through the city, walking through the streets, keeping tabs on folks, checking in on folks. There is an air of coming intensity. You push further off to the side, almost like clustering around the outer rim of this kind of crown-like stone wall that surrounds the valley where the top of the city is built, both to protect you from the blasting of the sand and wind, but also to, best you can, stay out of the central mind's eye of the surrounding military. You do see shapes moving beyond your path. You can hear shouts in the distance, and occasionally a much larger shadow kind of moving on a distant streetway. Orem, because of your passive perception, you do pick up one interesting newer location along these familiar streets that the two of you are kind of working together. You see what looks like an odd, expansive garden that surrounds an odd collection of things from Exandria, like a public shrine of things that have been brought back from your world that have been kind of piled and arranged, almost as like a vision of things to come. And you can see there are armored Ruidian soldiers kind of walking through a prayer line, like all of them are stepping up one by one to this, to kind of almost like pay a prayer, or at least mimicking what they imagine a prayer might be like.
Orm tugs on Imogen's Ryloran, well, nope, on your real clothes, because the robes are an illusion.
I look down, yes. In your head.
Do we have a moment to go take a look at that? Just 1 minute?
To go wander off course and...
Right there. I just want to get in close and I want to understand what that is.
Sure, act like you're paying respects.
Okay. And this is crazy and probably pointless, but I have Planerider written in mind. That's silly, but I'm going to look.
But I assume I can see what's happening as the other high perception person in this group. Wanna just to have, shouldn't go solo, just to have a pair?
Yes, I will be your servant.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Caduceus is also going to walk with you on this one.
There's actually some sort of an enchanted jar that's set up on a raised table at a tilt, and it's just releasing some sort of a round red fruit once every 10 or so seconds. And as it comes and rolls into a trough, they come up and gather one. and hold it and take it off to their families to prepare for the journey of some kind. It's almost like this discovered enchantment is being used to feed and treat people before their journey. You see the number of animated paintings that are like gorgeous landscapes. There are golden flagpoles. There's a flowing fountain. It's an odd makeshift cluster of things that are thrown together. And towards the back, there is an intricate statue of a female horned figure missing an arm.
It is her.
Oh shit! It's
Planerider Red.
Oh fuck! We gotta get that statue.
Wait.
Does anyone have greater restoration?
It's a complete statue.
Missing an arm.
It's missing an arm.
Planerider Rin is in there.
Okay.
If we can get just a moment of privacy, I can take care of it.
Okay. We need to cause a distraction. Get people away from that area then.
Yes. At 5th level, I'll cast. Do I need a 5th for that? I sure do, for Major Illusion. And I'll make a giant red tornado start to appear above myself and Caduceus. And then I'll also use my feature marine layer, and it'll create a thick cloud of fog that comes out of the base of the tornado goes up.
So if we do this, we can walk through and then find cover.
But you guys will have to act like it's a bad thing and run.
This massive red dust cyclone suddenly apparates out of the top of Ford and begins to swirl up into the sky. As it does, this heavy fog-like cloud kind of apparates at its base, obscuring you and most of all of you around
20
it.
feet in all directions.
Yep. You begin to hear gasps and reactions. No actual language, but just like...
Right as he does it, I'm gonna hit telepathic bond. Ford, Caleb, Orem, Caduceus, Imogen, Joran, I don't know how many people, and Bo.
Okay.
That's gotta be like 8.
Did you hit Nick Cage?
Nick Cage.
Great. We got
8 of us, so that we can have communication while all this chaos is breaking loose, and then I'm gonna act like, oh shit, it's a storm, and take off running.
Great.
It's an 8-cage bond.
Perfect.
And then, yeah,
Oh god, it's a storm! Run! Away!
Yell, people don't.
Orem as Bormodo is just going to act scared and like cower outside of the storm, but keeping an eye for any one we don't want heading towards Rin and the group.
Yeah.
Okay. The people that were waiting in line, the number of civilians that were there begin to kind of scatter off to the sides. Most of the soldiers also scatter. 2 of them kind of hunker down. One gets low to the ground and like takes its heavy scarf and puts it over its face.
I'm gonna run over to the 2 guards. It's like, it's happening everywhere! And a cantrip, I'm gonna cast, the quiet one. Thunderclap, 100 feet above us.
Oh,
nice.
To make it sound like there's thunder. And then for my real spell, I'm gonna cast warding wind. So it's a 10-foot radius, so I'm gonna grab their shoulder or their arms and say, it's happening! And then 10 feet around me starts like a giant spit, like they're in a cyclone, but I'm actually trying to hold them next to me to make it feel like they're in a tornado with me.
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay. One in your head, like speaking into your mind, goes, stay safe, get down. And the other one looks towards you as you all get kind of shaken around a bit, and they all just kind of hunker close, like kind of holding you all and like kind of shielding, while the rest of you kind of filter in, and the rest of the dust fog cloud kind of encircles and swallows you in this darkened shape. Who's doing what?
I am making my way, and I'm just going to go up to the statue, and I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on the statue.
So, Caduceus, as you brush up into this, you go ahead and quickly cast Greater Restoration on the statue. The statue suddenly...
I'm gonna... Quiet, we need to get out.
Hand over the mouth.
Going.
Hand over
Yep,
the mouth.
and we're just
All right,
dragging.
and you
We're
drag
friends.
them by. You see this, as their eyes are wide, panicked, they're going to begin to try
they're not.
casting a spell.
I'm going to immediately, before anything happens, I'm going to use Calm Emotions.
Are they screaming in pain from their arm?
They're panicking.
Their arm is profusely bleeding.
Oh, Jesus!
Where it's broken off at the hand, which you
Feel that? Heal that?
well,
No, it's not a healing spell.
which you notice as you pull them away and like trying to like hold them out and pull them away, you feel the kind of warm and wet sensation
stop
of
that?
blood. If you want to try and heal them
I will
instead
try-
of calm emotions, what
Oh
do you
yeah,
want
if
to
I see
do?
the blood, I'm going to try and heal
Okay.
immediately. 25 points of healing.
Okay.
And I don't know if does that seem like it's stopping the bleeding?
The wound is no longer profusely bleeding. It seems to have essentially staunched the blood flow.
We'll explain in a minute. We just need to take you with us. It's fine.
She glances at both of you.
I'm trying to be.
Yeah, the one hand does, and
Counterspell?
she's gone.
Did you tell us she's disappeared?
She's disappeared.
Yeah, no. Everything.
Alright.
Assume we're.
I'm gonna send a message to her as Imogen. Sister.
You got this, Ashley.
Rin, it's us. We came to rescue you. You've been a statue for forever.
What?
They don't know we're on the move.
It's us. We came to rescue you. So
No, stand up. You gotta
No, you
stand
gotta
up.
go.
If you
Stick
take
it through.
advance on it,
That's
take
9.
advance
That's
on it,
9.
stand
That's
it.
9, Ashley.
It's 9 or it's 8?
8.
Oh.
So sorry.
You're on Ruidus right now. Stay safe. If you need help, contact me. That's it.
Okay.
It looked like it hurt.
It did look
It
painful.
looked like it hurt.
You hear back relatively quickly. Well, a bit disoriented, but appreciate the assist, I suppose. I don't know how long I was gone. I'm in some sort of dark chamber.
What?
Where did they go?
Did she probably
just
dimension doored?
panic dimensioned or
Misty stepped.
Why is she
so she's close.
So she's close. She's got to be.
She has no idea where she went.
Shit. Can she bamf back and
Or we can.
comes back to the tornado?
come back to the tornado and we can disguise her?
You hear this
Get
like
outta here.
We're
heavy
already. Yeah.
sounds of impact and some sort of weird like bassy chittering sound as a shadow begins to come through the nearby storm of dust. Something that looks massive.
Regardless, I think it is time to
18, 20 feet tall,
Oh,
and
God.
even wider from what you can tell. The shape looks oddly insect-like.
We need to go.
We need to get out of
That's
here.
one of those.
Let's move.
All right, so as you all cluster together at the base of this kind of storm tornado burst, the shadowed shape seems to be kind of like following curiously, like on the outskirts of it, almost like it's following the source of the storm.
Yeah. I will send I will start to send the tornado as it gets smaller off of the haze on the ground, almost like the dust devil's moving one way, but the fog is moving in another. See
we
which
all,
way
like,
it goes.
Hide like we were taking cover from the storm.
If you want
Like
to.
duck down. I'm gonna duck down like we were taking cover from it as
Okay.
it passes away.
All right. The tornado takes off, and as the dust kind of separates and kind of dissipates a bit, are all of you joining Imogen in this sort of like keep taking cover position?
I'll try to time letting go of my concentration on warding wind as the other tornado goes.
Okay.
I don't know if that's right or not.
As you all kind of becoming this cluster protecting each other, the dust separates and the tornado takes off, and you have a very clear glance at this massive entity. Some of you who've been here before have seen them from a distance and even fought a younger one, but you see before you a full-grown Vidulch, this incredibly terrifying insectoid creature of massive pointed legs that are bladed and armored with all manner of like jagged crustacean-like extensions of it. And you watch it kind of step over where you are, follow where the tornado is, and begin to follow off where the core spin of that storm you crafted, the illusion begins to drift off.
Like it likes the storm. That's cool.
It seems to be following it.
Interesting.
You also do notice that there's a shadow of a rider on its back.
Oh.
The sky gets darker still as the once dissipating storm suddenly takes an immediate turn, and the sky grows intensely dark.
Are you doing this, Ford?
Yes. The power I've accumulated in the seas is just so intense.
Thaumaturgy.
Sometimes I let it flow through me.
Yeah, so dramatic.
Like a wild bronco, I must ride it. Unbridled. Fucking hell. No, this guy's not being nervous.
We need to go.
Then let's go.
Yeah, let's.
Pushing through and following your instincts, you take the next 20 or so minutes to carefully head towards the outskirts of the Dust Pit Delta. Following the banner paths and the towers that you can recollect, you eventually come back to the rock dumping site. You can see the exterior of where the tunnels once were themselves now looking to be sealed off. You notice the small kind of guard chambers that were present previous time that you were there. Upon you stepping up to the storm, a figure yells out, Come on, get safe!
Oh,
Is that the
Is this
opposite
like-
direction than what we're going?
We recognize
No,
the
it-
base of the voice?
is it that same guy?
This you recognize to be
questions. I think
Watcher Amedo, who was the
Yes.
figure who let you into the tunnels in the first
Got
place.
it.
That's the
Yes,
one.
let's go.
Pulls back the hood and the rubber, and you see this older Quantica with like kind of a balding head of scraggly gray-white hair, themselves almost like a lanky Sasquatch. Kind of sit back on a stool.
Caduceus could have totally been that one.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Oh, wow, yeah, I totally see it.
Guys.
And just kind of like looks out from one of the porthole openings of the storm out there and kind of closes a bit of Woodian glass to kind of seal it off from the interior of the chamber.
Are the tunnels totally closed?
Well, they've been closed for a while now, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, what's your name?
I'm Amido. Why do I ask?
Oh, we're Belzells.
It's us.
We're friends of the Volition. Remember you helped us?
Right,
Few weeks
okay.
back. Yes.
How deeply is the tunnel blocked off?
Oh, maybe about 10 or so feet. Just sealed it off till they felt comfortable knowing it wasn't of use. That's
Right.
about it.
Great.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
We can just drill through it, right?
Yeah.
Who can do that? Someone?
I'm going to polymorph myself into a dire mole.
Dire mole?
A dire mole.
Okay. The heavy stone takes a minute to get used to, but it's more about finding which part of the path is still a lot of loose Ruidian earth along with the stone and dust that kind of takes up the space. Once you find the path of least resistance, you begin to dig further and further. The rest of you watch, in pretty quick time, just big heaping armfuls of rock and dust, like
Whoa.
Yeah, make work.
I'm going to turn myself back into Jester,
okay,
Right,
the illusion
Lauren?
remains. Yeah.
and I'm going to crawl back out and tell everybody to come through.
You continue deeper and deeper into the tunnels beneath the city, following through familiar weaving paths, some that no longer exist and have been closed. Eventually you come to the familiar entryway to the past Volition Pass House. And even glancing within, you can see the place has been tossed and emptied. Parts of it have been destroyed, and the window, the crystalline glass window that led to Kreveris itself is smashed open.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
And from what you can see, like from the inside out, you can see now, for those of you for the first time, this incredible subterranean expanse. This massive underground cavern that is thousands of feet from end to end, with numerous woven stone red rock streets that rise on multiple platforms and bridges, with buildings that are all lit with teal glass light globes that just kind of drift and blink in and out with surrounding populations, like a number of odd, dreamlike fireflies. You can see shifting movement in the streets. In fact, the streets are extremely dense with a populace that is moving as one, a mass migration that is taking place through the core of this town.
How far is Gaz from right here?
Yeah.
Willems are,
You glance down and you can see it's a large portion of the neighborhood. Saying they'll meet you in the Willems is like, I'll meet you in Hollywood. You know, it's not a specific location. You know.
we just have to
Just find
get
parking.
hold of Gaz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gaz, it's
Yeah.
Bell's Hells. Where can we meet you? We're here to help. We have a team to be even more effective. There's a detonation coming.
We're sure he's not a traitor.
We need to meet.
Oh, I think anybody could be a traitor.
Are you a traitor?
Check
Circle.
this box.
Hey. Good to hear your voice. Wasn't sure if you made it.
Nick Cage is so versatile.
He can do anything.
He really
A lot going on. We're at the ceramic tower. Looks like a fork. You do see one kind of spiral tower that has like a darker, almost like fired brown coloration to the stone and rock of Ruidus, and it seems to kind of splinter off into 3 different points. And at each point, there's a little bit of Ruidian glass crystal that's kind of affixed to it, like a decoration.
All right, I pointed out from the window.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be it, right?
That looks like a fork.
Yep, that's a fork.
Well, we should move, guys.
Yeah,
We are.
yeah,
We should move.
Are we walking
Well,
and talking to
we're
the
walking
fork?
into-
No,
Where are
we're
you-
200 feet up. We got to get there.
Yeah, there's all the tunnels that lead here naturally are closed off.
Yeah, so we are going to have to drop down.
But the gate, that glass is
Gone.
open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
so-
shattered and open. It's just a drop from there.
It's just a drop.
maybe a gate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll use
I think
my
Gate is a much
6th level
smarter.
spell to create Arcane Gate. And I'll, it gets 500 feet, so a section that's either tucked away in a corner or in a shadow or something.
Damn.
You'll see next to us a big Arcane Gate appear, which is invisible from the other side. All of us can walk through it.
Yeah, within 500 feet of you, you can totally
And
do
we
that.
can just get that much closer also to the
Yeah, so I can
Forward.
actually put it as far as I can see in a corner that will be invisible from the other side.
He's so dreamy. He's supposed to be husband.
This gateway opens up, and you can see like the shimmering energy that kind of marks the exterior of it. And immediately on the opposite side of it, you can see the as you were stepping through the remainder of the hallway way down below where you watched Ford point. You all can shuffle out rapidly, and as you do into the alley there, you are now on the base floor of the center of Kreveris. Cool. The kind of winding network of walkways, pathways, and kind of spiraling rock constructions kind of rising up above, and the faint glow of the pillar just immaculate and massive. The sheer scale of it, now that you're kind of further in the city and looking up at it, is dizzying. You do slowly come to the base of the fork that Gaz had described to you in your brief conversation. Bundled up at the top, knees to the chest, you see a massive, muscular Ryloran with a heavy cloth wrapped over their shoulders and head stand up. And kind of you hear in your head, "Can I help you?"
It's us.
Oh, thank goodness. I was starting to get a little out of sorts, feeling uncomfortable, kind of exposed here. Yeah, come on in. Kind of opens the door and leads you inside.
Are we safe here?
You're safe for now. I'm currently waiting to hear back from Machina. We're going to try and see if we can pierce through the prime pillar and take off a massive chunk of the base of the Arx Creatum and see if we can get it to collapse.
Is the weave mine still present?
I mean, as far as I know, that's where they're currently operating. It's what they do.
The entire city is emptying out. Is there messaging to the people here?
Likely to them, but a little broken in the brain these days.
What do you mean?
Did that happen up to
The last attack.
Yeah, your
Mom,
rum kind of cleared me out.
I'm sorry about that.
No, be fair. Kind of batting above my belt, you know what I mean?
She's very powerful.
Took Rashina about a good solid week to try and claw me back from the precipice. Kind of. What do you call it? We don't really have them here. Vegetables.
Coma.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a rough go.
Does that mean that Gaz is speaking to us all?
You notice now at this point that Gaz is using his jagged teeth within his thick muscular jaw to speak to you. In common, it's an odd sight and you see, like, even though for me I'm making the voice like this for the fun of the narrative and the consistency of it, like the words sound kind of strange coming out of his mouth, and he's kind of learning to still speak this way.
In Imogen's mind, Caleb's voice, are we free to speak here? You're feeling good about this?
I think so. We worked with them a bit, but I think it's safe to say if they're gonna do it, they should move it up.
We're kind of here to fight this weave mind, so, if you think you're gonna blast a hole into their home or whatever, maybe we should do it now. Do it sooner.
Okay, all right.
No, not right
now.
No, we have to call our friends and tell them that we're going to strike first.
Really, that's
You're right, I guess
wrong
I should.
last time.
We also have to split up and go in two separate places.
Yeah, but you might need to move it up by a day or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can you be ready to set it off so that if we contact you, you can get that plan moving at speed?
I'm gonna go talk to Rashina. I'm gonna go check in with her.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Is she here?
No, I'm not supposed to say. I'll be right back. And he leaves.
I'm just gonna follow
You can follow
him. And just try to listen in.
You follow him for about what would be the equivalent of about 6 or 7 blocks, and you see him kind of have to check himself a few times and be like,
Oh, he really.
Right. And then eventually comes to a small, almost like a cellar shack. Like it's a series of angled, leather flaps that are kind of hooked onto the edge to close an entryway that goes underneath the ground.
I'm gonna listen in. I'm gonna listen from the flaps. Okay?
It's hard to pick up the specifics for a moment, but you hear 3 voices. You hear Gaz Tomo, another voice you don't recognize, and a third voice that you do remember hearing before when you were in the Volition pass house on your first journey to Ruidus. You're guessing. Okay, bit of a crazy thing. You know those people from Exandria that came and helped us for a bit and then kind of disappeared, and they're here and they want to help. And you hear the second voice be like, I do not believe I met these folks, but I do remember you speaking of them. And the third voice, you're going to go, interesting, that might be beneficial to our plot. Are they willing to help the Volition? Think so. They just told us we gotta, move up the timetable. Now. Not now. Soon. Wait, hold on. A day sooner, but not now. Yeah. And she goes, you're doing very good, guys. You're doing wonderful.
Garrett's right.
Well, we'll see what we can do. And it's about this point that you can smell the scent of some sort of chemical, some sort of very strong chemical kind of wafting from below. It's almost like a fuel. She goes, all right, I'll see if I can get word around. We'll prepare as soon as we can. It might take an hour or two. If you can tell them what it is we're trying to do on our end, maybe I should come with you. Just keep them calm, keep them nearby, And when we're prepared as well on this side that I can step away, I'll come talk with them myself. Yes. Okay, got most of that.
I'm gonna just like turn around and just like try to run back.
Okay. He emerges. Eventually, you filter both back into the fork tower where you were hiding. Entering in, he follows him quickly as Fern kind of gets in first, kind of into the room, closes behind him. Okay, so checked in with her. They're figuring it out. She's actually going to come talk to you probably about an hour or two.
Can you tell us why this is happening instead of when?
Well, we of the Volition, we've been trying to, He focuses for a second. Right. We of the Volition have been working for most of our lives tirelessly, and many of us for generations now at this point, to undermine and destroy the tyranny of the Weave Mind. They, rule all the people of this entire space, this realm, with an iron brain, and, we've gotten close, maybe relatively close, a few times. We figure if we can take out one or two, that'd be great. If we could take them all out, fine. There's a lot going on, and they seem to be very distracted, and with the people leaving, there's a lot less collateral damage to do something really crazy.
Sounds like we are aligned then. This is very exciting.
Big fan of really
So,
crazy.
if you set off all of your really crazy explosions, we can go in and kill the Weave Mind.
That sounds awesome.
I know. I really like you.
I like you too.
Coordinate with the woman in charge, with Sheena in charge, and talk to get the gang down on Exandria in place, and then we have to
So I should call her
time
after
and-
we talk?
No, just
No, we should call him now.
Okay.
tell them to get in
I'm gonna
position
call-
and wait.
All right, I'm gonna send a message to Allura. All right, we're in the city.
Keyleth. Oh, send it to Keyleth. Oh.
Keyleth.
Allura.
Right?
It's fine.
Allura too?
Either or.
Oh,
Anybody on that side,
Allura was
really.
on the front line. Okay.
Oh, well, what did I say already?
All right, we're in the city.
All right's one word.
All right, we're in the city.
Okay, better.
Everybody's so judgy about message. Keep going.
It's the game.
So judgy about mess.
Volition here can set off explosions.
Explosions is 3 words.
Go to the restroom, I'll be back.
They can set it off in the next couple days. Up to you. Prepare.
Pinky's up.
Nice.
The forces are all at the ready, and time is of the essence. Is now the time to begin the assault.
Yes, it is.
All right, then I'm gonna say yes, right? I should say yes?
Yes.
Because a couple hours, that's enough time to...
Yes.
I'd say we're probably going to be in the thick of it in the next 3 hours. I
Wait,
think
but
it's
how
not
long is it going
insane.
to take them? We don't know.
But we can tell them. We can
We
tell
don't know how
them
long it's going to take us either.
we're going to be
Great.
heading
Then
in
as
an hour.
Jester, I'm gonna send a message
Oh my
to her
God.
because I don't have any more
No, let's make
spells, y'all.
Jester
I
do
think
it.
so, though.
Oh my god.
I'm into it.
Oh wait, I could use my sword. Fuck it.
Yeah. You should go. Maybe in 30 minutes, though, so that we can get a little bit of a recovery and stuff. But move it, yo! This is happening!
Right, yes, of course. Thank you, Jester. I'll gather the Exandrian fleet.
Oh, shit! It's going down!
Meanwhile, a little time before the events we left en route but a moment ago, in Vasselheim, after the plot had been set into motion, after Bell's Hells had gone to stop this meeting of the Unseelie and the Ruby Vanguard, Keyleth, with the knowledge of what her and Vox Machina represented on the coming assault of the Malleus Key, set out to gather the rest of her troop. So, here in Vasselheim, gathering your thoughts. Keyleth, what are you doing?
Well, after spending so many late nights writing so many damn titles for people, I'm glad that that's done.
It took all your energy.
It took so much energy, and now I can focus on the plan. I think I would go and try and find Vexalia first.
As you head through the interior kind of torch and magical candlelit hallways, you come to the outside of her bedchamber and knock on the door.
Are you awake?
Of course, darling.
Can I come in?
Enter.
Well, that was a lot.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
I think we're gonna have to get the gang back together.
Of course we are. Sounds exciting. Been a while since we've gone on adventures.
I know. Honestly, I kind of got the itch.
Me too.
I've got a lot of rage that I feel like I could really work out.
As do I.
Ruidians.
We're going to get him back.
Do you really think so?
I do. I refuse to believe he'll be stuck there forever.
Oh. I wasn't expecting to get emotional. It's not even that I want him back. I just don't want him there. It's not fair. Not after everything.
None of it is, darling. But we'll make it right. For him.
I've accepted for 30 years that he's somewhere else and not coming back. It's like twisting a dagger right in my ribs.
Did you really see him?
Yes.
How did he look? Did he look the same? Did he look older?
No. He looked the same as that day that he walked through that portal. A little, maybe more, matrony, I guess.
Have you heard from Scanlan?
No.
Me neither. We'll have to find him.
I've tried to reach out from time to time and can't get through. Well, I'm assuming that that's on purpose. He could be on a 3-week bender in his mansion for all we know.
Start where we can. To the bar.
All right.
It doesn't take too long to find the exterior of the Cluttered Cloister, one of the local taverns of Vasselheim that allows members of the clergy to come and drink non-alcoholic drinks while serving many to those who aren't, and often serving some to those who aren't supposed to. But entering the inside of the tavern, you can already hear kind of the music kicking off of a jovial atmosphere that both reveals that of people who are blowing off some steam after a long day, a long week, and those that are blowing off steam before the coming of what's likely to be a very,
Wait, they
very
do not
dangerous...
serve alcohol here?
Oh, they do.
Okay.
They're not supposed to serve it to clergy. But they do.
I can still coming out.
It's like fucking leaving.
Now, what are you two up to inside?
Bunch of bottles of beer on the wall. Bunch of bottles of beer. Take what's out, pass it around.
Judging a bottle of beer on the wall. Woo!
That's right, we are getting crunk. Man, we are I showed him how it's done.
Are you too drunk?
What?
Oh,
Hi.
hey, Max! Oh, you want some of this? Oh, shit, we're gonna ring up a bigger tab now.
Hi, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, what you want? The red stuff? You want some
I
ale?
don't want any of it.
Oh.
All right, give me some of the red stuff.
There you go. Hey, this one's a little... You just take the bottle. There you go.
All right, kids. We've got to gather everyone up.
God damn it!
What do you mean we gotta get who back together?
You were there. The old crew.
We're not gonna get everybody back together. Are you crazy?
I know.
Scanlan?
Scanlan. I know you're talking about Scanlan. Look, are you guys on good terms?
No! I don't know what divorce number we're on at this point. Fucking.
Well, I thought you said after the third one that you were pretty amicable.
I don't know. We don't need him for this.
Yes, we do.
We do?
He's pretty strong.
We really, really do.
Yeah, and creative. I know thinks about stuff.
He doesn't even know about Vax yet.
Yeah. Knowing Scanlan, he might not even know that Ruidus is 3 miles above Exandria.
What's Ruidus?
The
red moon.
The big
Yep.
moon.
Grog.
Yeah, the red one. Remember that one?
Yep.
Can I have a beer, please?
Oh, where are manners?
I'm
Sorry,
sorry,
Keith.
my dear. Sorry.
Do you still have feelings for him? You do, don't you? I can tell.
I don't know.
I mean, there's so much history. We've known each other for so long.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to see him because I'm a little extra weight on me. I'm depressed.
Yep.
I want to see him when I'm like looking good.
Yeah, we're not as young as we used to be.
Amazing height.
I'm fine. I just maybe we keep him out of this.
No, look, we're all getting older. I got like my first gray hair. You know how insane that is for someone's gonna live
really?
for 1,000 years?
That's really
I'm just
wild.
saying. It's just starting to I'm just saying.
It's just wisdom. I've been braiding mine in. Yeah, it just makes you look that much wiser.
Is there anyone else we should try to gather up?
You know, I was like, maybe there were some other people who were at the meeting today. I guess we could do a quick ask around. I mean, my dad's kind of, he's old and retired, but Sirkonos, maybe you would want to join us?
Which one was he?
He's the leader of the Fire Ashari.
Oh, yeah!
Very buff.
Yep.
Super
Still like rocking
Cool
like a
tat.
yes.
Yeah.
You know, we go and find Sirkonos.
Okay. You head towards the Birth Heart and the surrounding forest here in the night of Vasselheim. Indeed, there is the group of Pyra tents here that represent the Fire Ashari diplomatic station within Vasselheim, given the events that are transpiring.
Is Sirkonos here?
I believe he is in his chambers, yes. Would you wish me to fetch him?
Just see if we can have an audience with him. The Voice of the Tempest requests.
Right this way, Voice of the Tempest. And pulls the flap open as the four of you step in. Sirkonos, why don't you describe to me your bed chambers as you come join us at the table?
Oh, I'd be happy to describe You came to mi casa. Yeah. Hi. Fun. In the inside of the tent, it is sparse in the best possible way. Imagine like sort of a wabi-sabi kind of vibe, like a little Japandi. Everything is in its place and everything feels like it has a purpose. Sitting in a corner on the floor next to the bed, Sirkonos. And he's reading. And before you see a man that is deceptively young looking for how old he is. But you see just a few little signs of his age peeking through, like where at one point years ago, decades ago, even he'd be lithe and sort of like you can tell that the musculature that's set into his thick frame is now mature. You can tell that in these sinewy bits of his body there lies like an old man's strength. But it's calm and quiet and stoic, and he just resonates peace when you see him.
Keyleth just does a very light, very demure bow. Flame speaker.
Hello.
Good evening. I mean, I don't want to waste your time, so I'll cut right to the chase.
You could never be a waste of my time. Go on.
Still not used to constantly apologizing for myself. We're going right into battle. We're going to the front lines.
We is a bit of a phrase.
Vox Machina.
Hey.
Oh, good to see you again. Hello.
While, of course, we're still so young and able-bodied, we'll take all the help we can get. And I know asking one of the other Ashari leaders...
Join us on the front line, Sukonos.
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you.
Damn.
Really?
That was fast.
So succinct.
He's gonna rise up, and as he rises up, sort of notice that his bookmarker is on the last page of his book.
Oh.
And he puts it away, and as he stands, all of the sinews and joints pop and crackle. But it doesn't sound brittle. It just sounds sharp, and it snaps
How long were you
into pieces.
sitting there?
This tome is 437 pages.
You're so close to the end.
Yeah.
Don't you want to finish it?
I'll save it.
All right.
That would drive me crazy.
No pictures?
No pictures. But then you're not gonna finish it? You have a page left.
Well, it's the best part of life, is coming back to finish things.
Emerging outside of your tents, back to the surrounding clustered glade of trees and the massive, towering birth heart tree that represents the Wild Mother's presence here at the core of the Dawn Cradle, city of Vasselheim. You step up and open a portal that divides and cracks through the trunk of the tree and splits open to reveal a pathway that you all quickly leap through, arriving on the other side to a morning dawn. As Vasselheim to Whitestone, you've left from a deep night time to a very early morning.
That always feels weird.
Yeah.
You can see this early in the morning, you see a half-elven girl, very, very short, kind of dark hair, stepping out with a bow strapped across her shoulder, kind of getting her boot on. Looks like she's like chewing on a piece of food, and it's like, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to go for early morning. Mother! There's a thing I wasn't expecting.
Unexpected company.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just going to go for a quick morning.
Where's your father?
You know how early he gets up. He's likely in either his office or he's having some coffee. Is this a friendly meeting?
Of course. You all remember Vesper?
Hey, Vesper.
Hello, Vesper. This is Sukonos. I don't believe you've met.
No, who is this?
This is your child.
My oldest daughter.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine.
Oh,
Vesper.
no, darling, don't. Not with Mommy's friends, please.
No, of course not. What are you insinuating? Ridiculous.
Big V!
Ridiculous.
Good to see you.
Pleasure always. Mother.
Goodness. Listen, things might get a bit hairy.
I know. I've been keeping up with events best I can here, and
We might be a bit more involved than originally planned.
What?
But, I'll keep you posted. Make sure your brothers and sisters are out of the way today, yes?
You need me to take care of them?
No!
I'm kidding. I'm chilling.
Go.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Percival!
Kind of gather yourself and step into the chamber. Percival, if you'd like to come to the table, please.
Get him out of here.
John and Kate listen.
What, it's even worse under this. So it would have just made everything so much more awful.
Percy!
Okay, so I am
Sounds normal.
in my nightshirt. Have not gotten dressed. My hair is wild and white and a bit long. The beard is grown in. And I am sitting at my desk, just working on a few things. I like the early hours to get things done. Come in.
I'm back, dear heart.
Come on in, dear.
I go in and I give him a big old smoochies.
My
Sit
love.
on his lap. We have company.
What sort of company?
Friends, Vox Machina, of course. And Sekonos.
Vox Machina.
Hey, Percy!
Oh, God.
Hey, you silver fox!
We were drinking.
Yes.
It was a night where we came from.
Yeah. It's good to see you. Tempest, Don Marshall, Grand Poobah.
Hey.
And Flame Speaker.
Yeah, do you remember Circle?
It's been forever. I'm so sorry. I'm properly dressed for these idiots, but forgive the lack of
back his
formal
hair.
attire. Thank you, dear.
It's good to see you again. We're going to fight.
Clearly, it would take the end of the fucking world to get this group back
Yes,
together.
we are going to fight.
Where's the little asshole?
Scanlan, we don't
Yes.
know.
Did you forget his name?
No, I just like doing that. It
No,
pleases
that's
me.
fair.
Wait, Scanlan. Him.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, for fuck's
He
sake.
was always my favorite.
Oh,
He was your favorite.
Never
love
met
to
him,
hear
have you?
that.
Yeah,
He would
well,
be
no.
so
I
happy with
remember
it.
him being very funny.
He was.
Always with the sexual joke.
Yeah.
I love a good sexual joke.
Yeah.
I do.
Good to know.
Very appropriate.
This is as big as he could possibly smile, and he's barely smiling. You've lost track of your small friend.
Yeah.
No, we haven't lost him.
unfortunately.
I understand he's small. Easy to
we
lose
just
track
talk-
of.
Well,
Yeah, he likes to stay. He's private in the off season.
You know how to find him?
So, last I recall, hold on, I'm just gonna go through papers. Yes, he was back with the old band. They headed east, and I stopped caring. Yeah, it's right there. Stopped caring.
so try Kaylee.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a very good idea.
Kaylee.
So Connors, can you send messages to people?
No.
Shit. We're level 20. Yeah, sending. Do you have it?
Yeah, I can.
Mike!
You have to do it. Pike.
Sober up!
I just forgot that I had it.
Do you need a slap? I can slap you. Do you want the triple? I can give you the triple.
What's the triple?
This is the triple. I'm going to grab a glass of ice water that's sitting next to the coffee. I'm going to shove it, throw it in your face. I'm going to take, I have a quiet version of the diplomacy. I'm going to give you an electric shock.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to slap you in the face. Wake up!
Okay, I'm awake.
There we are.
Me next.
I'll send her.
Of course.
I haven't talked to him so long.
Do you want me to scry on Dransel first and just see? You're gonna have to talk to him eventually, Pike.
You got to put your big boy pants on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this end of the world and stuff.
What do I
End of
say?
the world.
What do I
Again.
say? It's the end of the world where
Say-
we need you here?
Well, it's in the
Vax
world.
is
We're
in an
getting
orb.
proper band
We need to
back
get him
together.
out.
Okay.
Come to the front lines with us. Stop being a fucking prick.
Yeah. We need you, or you're a prick.
What if you've got like a big prize for him and you only want to hand deliver it?
What if you want to bone him again? What if you want to have sex? Say you're really horny.
That's a prize.
That's an end prick.
conflict.
He would definitely respond to the sexual remark.
He would definitely respond to it.
Yeah.
Unless he's grown. Has he grown? He might have grown.
He hasn't grown.
You're Randy, you had a bunch to drink. Only he can quench your flame.
Yeah, but then it's gonna hurt so bad if he says no.
Yeah, but we're not really going there for that.
Who would say no to you? Nobody, Pike. You lay it on, anybody would say yes. Would you say yes?
No.
See? See? I don't have it anymore. It's gone. What I had, it left. I don't have it. Scanlon.
Oh, it's happening. You got this.
Hello.
No, sexy.
It's Pike.
Oh, yes.
Go dial it back.
I had some booze. And I'm horny.
2 little sticks so we can do drums.
It's been a while. I really want to see you.
You've got 6 more words. Maybe say something about Vox Machina so he doesn't get mad.
Hey. Oh no!
What?
Don't tell anyone. Just say we need to see him. We need to meet up with Whitestone. Say you're in Whitestone.
I'm in Whitestone.
Where are you?
Where are you? Yeah.
Scanlon, do you want to respond to this?
Piece off. That's so nasty.
Pepperoni. Can I just rip it?
Just bite it off.
Can I just rip it?
Yeah. Some dangling. It's weird.
You got dangles.
Just some light micro needling.
The vampire.
So, Scanlon, you receive this message suddenly from Pike. Do you respond?
Yes, I do.
What do you say?
Hard to hear you out here. I thought you said something about horny? What? I'm in Wildmount. Hope you're okay. Come visit or whatever. Hi.
What does it sound like?
So, you're making that face.
Well, he's in Wildmount. He just said, if you wanted to come, you can or whatever.
So he said,
great.
"That's great.
Yeah.
Many of us were in so long." Wildmount.
How did he sound?
He sounded like he was fucking. Maybe.
Hilarious.
Are you saying out of theory or experience here? Like, was that actually the sound?
Theory, because I guess maybe he was working out. I don't know.
Sounded out of breath.
He sounded out of breath.
Did he sound scared?
No, he didn't sound scared. He sounded like neither here nor there. Like, you can come, you can call me, you can, if you want to hang out, we can, but I don't really give a shit.
He's probably acting nonchalant.
Hey, I have a question. Can you do that spell again?
Yeah.
We'll ask where in Wildmount.
And if he was hiking or
Okay.
fucking.
All right. Well, where are you in Wildmount?
Specifically.
I would like to know. Were you working out? How's it going? Talk to you later.
Whoa!
I think he's riding a horse.
Where are we? Boys, where are we?
It looks like we're...
Yeah, it looks like we're about halfway between Asarius and Bazazan. I don't know. There's not like a marker or anything. I could describe it for you, I guess, but is this a booty call?
Can you find a tree halfway between and
I got him. We're going?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's move fast before they navigate too far away.
Let me put my clothes on and get the kit.
As you begin to trek down, the city is now much more alive, awake, and vibrant, and folks are gathered outside to kind of see off whatever this hubbub, this unique a gathering of figures, as well as the Lord and Lady of Castle Whitestone stepping out in attire not ceremonial, but for war. People whispering and looking over, people holding up their kids on their shoulders. They can see the lords and ladies and their companions walking through. You know, for some people, this morning is very well a moment they're going to talk about for years around the table.
I see everyone gathering, and we're in such a hurry. I just druidcraft, like, a bunch of flowers and greenery, and maybe some, like, some, like, lilies and nightshades, and just a bunch of things in, like, a way to try and be ceremonial very quickly.
Snowdrops.
Snowdrops.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. As everyone kind of, like, claps a bit or, like, gives an unsmile, there's a quick huffing sound of and you watch as Vesper and Gwendolyn run up holding hand in hand with two other kind of just past their late teens twin brother and sister of Wolf and Leona, kind of rushing up behind them, and already by the tree you see young kind of late teens of Axeldan the second, kind of leaning back as all the kids, all the various Rolo children have gathered up, and Gwendolyn's like, Mother, I got them. And Vesper's like, yes, we got them together, didn't we? As well as the old baked goods you requested, Mother.
Good job. We might be gone a while. Vesper? Yes, take care of everyone.
Indeed. You all
Listen
heard that?
to your sister.
Vaccinated Mac goes, I guess we'll listen to her, maybe.
Thank you, Vexy.
If she's nice to us.
You listen to her regardless. This is serious.
Of course, Mother.
Grab the sides of his face and...
Oh,
I love you. Wolf, Leona, take care of each other.
Like Wolf and Leona, like they're, of all the children, they're the ones who are really kind of registering the underlying gravity of this, and they both kind of approach together. Wolf maybe like but a beat before Leona, like, Mother, you're all what's going on?
You remember me telling you about Uncle Vax and everything that happened?
Yes.
We're going to try to fix it.
It's dangerous where we're going, but we've survived many times, and we are strong, and you're strong despite us. The land is yours for now. We expect you to be our best selves, and we will return.
Take care of Whitestone. And I whisper in Leona's ear, keep your eyes on Gwen. Do not let her follow.
She nods, and immediately her eyes go straight to Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn just kind of there, her arms crossed.
All right.
I'm very proud of all of you. See you soon.
You all step through the tree portal, emerging underneath a starry night sky. You have come to the hallowed path to Bazozan in Jorhas of Wildmount. Here, the darkened Penumbra Range encircles the horizon to the north and the east, and somewhat to the south, and the numerous shadowed, rising spire-like barbs that mark this field of strange, calamity-scarred landscape gives a somewhat terrifying at first, but also oddly quiet and peaceful in shadow mystique. You also hear numerous hooves hitting the ground and getting quieter as you can just make out the cluster of horses and riders that are charging further east and away from you.
Yeah, I don't even know if you have this thing on, but slow down on your horse, because we're here. Can you hear me?
Do you have your earring in?
Of course.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa! Silver saddles! Whoa! Whoa!
Silver saddle.
Oh boy.
What? You're here? Where?
Look behind you, doofus.
I
turn around.
with gravitas. I do like a wind gust behind us to like announce our presence.
You see like dust kick up, and you can make out the shape on the horizon of 6 figures standing in night.
I will ride up towards them or gallop up towards them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. Yes. I'll ride up towards them, and as you can see in the sort of the pale moonlight, you see Scanlan, long hair past his shoulders.
Oh my.
Oh.
A long beard, bushy, scraggly, salt and pepper hair, leather jacket, black with purple piping and stuff, little symbol emblazoned on the chest. But the thing that is most jarring about his appearance is that he's a centaur.
What?
He has purple fur. He's got packs sort of tied around his body, and 5 other riders come up behind him, also all centaurs. You recognize some of them: Dr. Dranzel, Kent Plucker.
What happened to your body?
Oh, sorry. Me and the boys were on a road trip, and we figured this was the best way to travel. So I made us all centaurs.
It's actually very cool.
Yeah.
Good to see you all, Dr. Dranzel. It's been a while.
How are you?
Yeah.
True polymorph. Works like a charm.
That's why you was out of breath.
Okay.
How do you just undo it? Can you just undo it?
Why would I want to? This is the road trip of a lifetime. We've been planning it for weeks. We started on the Menagerie Coast. We went through the Sirius Mountains. We stopped at Diastock. Hupperduke is crazy. There are these gnomes that just party all night. It's wild. It's up the hook. We went to this beast city. Turns out goblins are actually kind of cool. I was wrong the whole time. It's amazing. We've had a blast.
Wow. That,
Seem really happy.
Yep.
Yeah, me and the boys have been getting into trouble. And Keg here, she's the sort of the newest member. We picked her up on the way. She is such an awesome wingman.
I'm not gonna lie, these guys are they're pretty chill.
Yeah.
We're having a good time.
Heck, that's a great name.
Yeah.
Thanks, what's your name?
Grog.
Delightful as this all sounds, do you have time perhaps for a brief conversation about more serious matters? We can get you some water and straw. I don't know what it is that you...
Yeah, that would be great. I just slap a
Some
muzzle
hay,
on and yeah.
Maybe a carrot. Can you come over here, please?
Sure. Sorry, Saddles. Can you hang out for a bit?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll wash the batch.
Don't smoke all that spice without me.
I don't know if we can get through this much in a short time, but I take your bet.
All right. Guy.
We do have pastries, actually, seriously.
Just on the road, just for shits and giggles sometimes.
Really?
Hey, when you're a gnome, you have many midlife crises. So this is like my 3rd one. It's great. It's going great.
Basic's really happy.
Mike,
Yeah.
you look great. Damn, your ass is awesome.
Well,
I just turned to Vex kind of on the side. Is this a bad idea?
Should we just let him be and
Maybe we should let him be. I feel like we always come back to him and pull him out of
whatever
happiness.
fun he's having?
So we're getting the band back together. The world's fucked, and we are trying to get the best of the best, and you are the best of the best.
yes, you know the moon is connected.
I don't know.
Do you know what's going on?
No, I've been on this road trip. It's been great.
There's a possibility the world could completely end soon, which is all fine and dandy. But my brother has been trapped in an orb. About this big?
A bit bigger.
Would you say? This big, Keyleth?
Yeah, that's about right.
Bax? He's alive.
Yes.
Well-
Apparently he came down to save Kiki, who put herself in grave danger, and in fact got himself trapped in the process. And that is why that moon is stuck to the planet, because Bax is in an orb.
But he's alive?
He's
His consciousness is, and he's trapped.
Yeah, I mean, if it's important, sure. It's just
Yeah, but if you're
this
happy
is my
with what you're
I've
doing,
been planning this thing for months, and we tried to get across all of Wild Mountain, all of the dynasty.
yeah, go party in Bazazan. Go.
Nonsense.
Pike, come on. I mean,
What? What? Go.
you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Just didn't know what to do, after we broke up again, and I was trying to rediscover what the purpose was, but I guess this is the purpose, right? Finding Vax or saving him?
It's a pretty good purpose.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta break it to the boys, though. Like now? We're gonna,
Yeah, like now.
Really like that.
Not just like one more night?
No.
I mean, only if you want to. If you're not into it, we can leave right now.
Well,
And you can go on with your journey and go fuck shit up. You want to go with him?
No, I don't think that's an option. I think he's supposed to come with us.
I know, I'm trying to, reverse psychology him.
You could do things.
Do you want me to come, Pike?
I guess.
Pike, be honest.
I would like you to come.
That's good enough for me. Come here, give me We're back, baby!
And as we pull back over the evening sky and outside of Bazazan, we're going to end there and pick it up next episode.